and then click on it. I put this together fairly quickly. There's other ways of doing this, but bottom line is what the customer may see is they'll see a visual. We can select on any route that we want to show independently. It'll run the simulation. So this is just showing how we're selecting the routes, and then it'll show the routes then on a map as far as how the trucks are moving. What this illustration shows is a lot of trucks going out. We also have a lot of campus type of activity where trucks are moving between Louisville and Lexington. But what it does, let me see if this is the one here. Yeah, I think so. So it basically shows the activity and when it's happening through a week time period. And then it's really showing that the trucks in the end are making a pickup in Zanesville, Ohio, and then bringing the product back down to Lexington, Kentucky. There's a whole bunch of activity around what's called drayage, moving containers, and then moving finished goods, moving raw materials within a campus in the Louisville and Lexington area. But this is just an illustration of what we're showing our customer, so our customers can then understand that it does make sense based off of the timing of the activity. Let's go to the next one. This is another operation that we run for service parts. I'm running out of time here. Time really goes fast when you're standing up here. But what this does is, what this is an illustration of is, I think it's speeding up here to 50 times, how we create these networks where we have what's called meet points and remote domiciles and various terminals. And so this is an illustration of when trucks are meeting at different terminals to be able to match up at the same time. And again, our optimization software is creating these solutions, so we're filling our trucks up and we're meeting the service time requirements. We'll go to the next one real quick since we're running out of time here. All right, thank you. And so we've been using AnyLogic for less than a year, probably about 9 months. So we're new to it and we're learning a lot. But we have been able to make some significant enhancements, and we do have some enhancements that we have on our roadmap. And once we have these enhancements done, we'll start to look at a whole new set of enhancements, really based off of the way that we work and being able to turn simulations in just a little bit of time. This is a retailer. One of the things that we just put into one of the enhancements are shape files, so you can see the trucks running on the roads. Before we didn't have that capability, and so this one has a lot of vehicles. We have a lot of other things we have to do. We have to be able to drill down into the terminal and see when the trucks are leaving the docks. We're not to that point yet, but it's just an illustration of if we want to show, if it's in a fixed route type of environment, we want to show a customer, here's how route A1, A2, A3 works. We can show them on the map. We can show them on spreadsheets, and it just helps us with our ability to differentiate ourselves, because today, right now, there's no other 3PLs that are really using simulation in what we call a pursuit environment, something that we can turn very quickly. There's actually a lot of vehicles. The trucks change colors when they're empty and they're heading back. And then when it's heading back, the lines change from solid to dotted. And then there's some other visuals around. When the next stop shows up, it's an X, and when we get to the X, it then turns to a different color. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so our roadmap. Next slide. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I'm used to giving direction.